Hello, farm members, and welcome to another edition of Locked In with Kim. I am very pleased to be joined today by David Cooper, the Chief Executive Officer of the Thurman Brisbane Center here in Fredericksburg, and Aaron Witt, a loan officer with one of our fabulous affiliates, CMS Mortgage. So, David, let's kick it over to you and talk about the impacts that you're seeing in Fredericksburg.
Sure, thank you very much. So I want to start by saying that it is by the grace and goodwill of our community that the Brisbane Center is here. We've been here for 32 years. We're delightful and very happy to continue to serve the homeless population of the entire planning district. We are the largest shelter in the planning district, serving about 60% of all those folks who have shelter needs in our area. COVID-19 has been a real challenge for us. We've had to take, for social distancing purposes, to create safety for our residents, we've had to move about half of our shelter residents into a hotel. We're supporting those folks there with case management, with food, with various connections and services that they need, while at the same time continuing to operate the shelter. So what we're doing now is incurring additional expenses that we'd not anticipated, far outside the budget. We're spending about $17,000 additional dollars per month to be able to house those folks and provide food for them. And also, I want to say one more time, by the goodwill of our community, they are providing one of the primary meals every day for folks. So that's the dinner meal. So we're grateful for folks doing that. So that is one primary exposure that we've had that we didn't anticipate. The other is our staffing is down. We have folks that are staying at home, working from home, teleworking, and so that has created some challenge for our staffing here. We're running with about half the staff that we would typically run with, and we operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So those are some of the things that COVID-19 has presented to us. So grateful again for the community, and that's a quick snapshot.
So let me ask you before we kick it over to Aaron, if there are people who want to get involved, either to donate food or maybe they have a company that wants to sponsor a dinner, how can folks in the community get involved and support the Thurman Brisbane Center right now?
Sure. Well, you can go to our website. That's brisbanecenter.org, BRISBEN center.org. And there's a variety of ways there that you can participate through the website. You can give. There's a giving portal there for financial gifts. There's also an opportunity to register to volunteer. And any number of ways there are listed on our website. Or if you prefer, you can call our phone number, 540-899-9853. And if you dial extension 110, that'll take you right to the front desk, and they can provide additional links for information.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. So Aaron, I'm going to kick it over to you now. Again, this is Aaron Witt with CMS Mortgage, one of our fabulous affiliate marketing partners, and also a fairly new governor with the Fredericksburg Realtors Foundation. So Aaron, welcome. And Aaron is actually the liaison with Thurman Brisbane. Each of our governors picks a charity or two that they directly work with. This is a pretty high level of communication. They reach out on a regular basis to see what the needs are and develop something of a relationship with these organizations. So Aaron, I will have you go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So we were really glad that Thurman Brisbane reached out to us with their need. So within a couple of days after COVID-19 hit, they reached out and just said exactly what David said, that that there are needs that none of us could have planned for and that they couldn't have planned for. And we were so happy to be able to push a grant through for them really quickly. It's something that that we really enjoy on Foundation, being able to reach out and to serve housing needs in our community. And Thurman Brisbane is one of those organizations that's boots on the ground, and they help people. But like David is saying, there's just things that they could have never planned for with the social distancing and things like that, that you know, are just needs that have arisen and created a tremendous amount of costs for them. So we were able to push a grant to them really quickly in 2 days. We had it through Foundation and over and check in their hands. So we were so thrilled to be able to do that. And it's because of the realtors' commitment to Foundation and commitment to causes like these that we're able to do that.
So I know the foundation has just rolled out a new campaign that we had planned for before this all started, which is even more important now, though. So why don't you go ahead and talk about that campaign?
Our campaign is called 20 for 20, and it's sort of a play on the year that we have here, and it's a push for realtors just to give $20. So it's not a huge amount, but together it makes a huge difference. You can find more information on that on the FAR members website. So it's farmembers.com/foundation, and if you go on there, you can give specifically to that. But we're just so thankful for any amount of money that anybody can give to help us help these folks that are in our area really put money into their hands and serve the housing needs of our community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll just point out, this is our 30th year anniversary in 2020. We were started in 1990, so the foundation has a 3-decade-long history of supporting community nonprofits. And we've actually made, just since the start of this COVID-19 pandemic, we have made $6,000 in grants to area nonprofits, including the Thurman Brisbane Center and Transitions for You, who are also working with housing people in hotels. So we know the need is great, and we know that our members have always had a deep commitment to giving, and we are so thankful for what you all have done so far, and ask that you don't forget about us going forward. If you're looking for a way to give back to the community, certainly reach out to the charities you support individually, but know that the Fredericksburg Realtors Foundation, your Realtors Foundation through FAR, is helping with this cause too. So thank you so much, David, Aaron. I really appreciate your time today, and we hope that you'll come to us in the future, David, if y'all, as you continue to have more needs, know that we are here.
Certainly. Thank you, Kim and Aaron.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.